Let's hurry up and go before anything else happens. Jesus. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Kersten Show, where every episode we show you something on business, entrepreneurship, investing, and other financial things. Today, I'm excited. It's going to be my first time to DoorDash. I've Ubered in the past, and I guess I should make another video on that. But today, we're just going to record my first experience using DoorDash as a driver, see where it goes. They sent me this little insulated bag with a little plastic hard bottom thing on it and a zipper on top to keep the people's food warm. And then I guess maybe you get a t-shirt or something later if you do a couple trips. I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, so I'm gonna take you along for the ride, record this journey, share it with you. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit that thumbs up as well. And yeah, let's go. All right, so I just turned the app on. First it told me to go to near a Chinese restaurant by my house. I guess since I started traveling towards it must have updated. And they told me to go to a Mexican restaurant that's at the front. So I'm on my way there now. And it also had a couple of instructions about what you should do, saying some things like must wear shoes, no sandals, no tank tops. They're asking that you wear the DoorDash shirt, but I don't have one yet, so sorry. Also says must have a hot bag, which I do, like I said, DoorDash gave me. And so should be fine. I'm just right down the street. I'm probably only, I don't know, from that Mexican restaurant, a mile, maybe 2. So I'll be there in just a second. All right, rolling up to the Mexican restaurant now. Looking for this side door they were talking about. To go, must be that to go. All right. I'm gonna park right here, run up in this place, get the food right quick. And now the way I'm paying is the card. They give you a card. It's kind of like a red debit card and kind of like a company account. Think of it like that, like a company account card. And you pay for the food with this card. So nothing's out of your pocket. So let's go. I wish I could have recorded that experience, what happened inside. It was a little crazy. As soon as I walk in, there's a guy wearing a DoorDash shirt. I'm like, okay, there's another one, cool. And he's got a nice DoorDash shirt. It was like a gray collared one with a small logo, right? Not the big red t-shirt. Not that there's nothing wrong with that. And then another DoorDasher walks in, and this guy, no, I'm sorry, he was already in there. So there's actually 2 of them in there, right? And then one of them had the red shirt just over his thing, and the woman had kind of asked him like where the shirt is, and he was all, pointing at it. And then he kind of caused a big scene. I mean, not a big scene, but he caused a scene. Managers coming over and all this because he's all kind of just going off on about her and telling me about it. Like, I understand, and I'm like, yeah, man. And I told him it was my first time. I don't know. It was kind of weird. And then another DoorDasher girl walks in towards the end of all that, but that was nuts. Yeah, but so I got the food. I'll show it to you there in the bag. And so let's hurry up and go before anything else happens. Jesus, let's go. Oh, and let me say before I pull out of here real quick, the woman inside the restaurant, she was serious about the t-shirt thing. I told you that at the beginning. Yeah, she said, she was like, where's your shirt? I told her, I was like, I don't have one yet. She's like, well, this restaurant, to accept an order and come and do service here, you've got to have the t-shirt and the bag and everything. So she was like, I'm gonna let you go this time. The next time you gotta have the shirt. So they take that pretty serious. That's something I found out. So let's keep going. All right, so it's got me going over to I guess a house. It says 8 minutes away. Google told me 8 minutes away. So just traveling down the 290 feeder right now, and I'll check in with you guys when I roll up to the house. All right, guys, it's about 6:24 p.m. So we're rolling up to the house right now. I'm gonna find out exactly which one it is right here, and then check in with you after I drop off the food, okay? All right, so that was pretty cool. Dropped it off. I mean, just by the time I was walking up to the door, the dog's barking, little small dog, and nice woman answers the door, and said hi, how are you, and everything. She's like, oh, great. We kind of whatever did that, and then she's like, oh, I'll be a lot better here in just a minute. That was pretty cool. When you're done, you slide the little thing over. It says you're done with your trip. It shows you your pay. I guess I can tell you what that paid me. It was like a little over $8, but it's already directing me to the next location to go pick up. It says right now, go near Buffalo Wild Wings, and then once you get there, it'll ask you if you want to accept the job, because I guess they're doing that because, you know, before you accept the job and you're far away, they want you to actually be there. So I'll get there and then it'll tell me where to go. And yeah, so I'll check in with y'all later, I guess, when I get to the next restaurant. Okay, so I get to the restaurant and I go in and it's a pizza place. So I come in here and someone ordered some hot wings and a pizza, and I'm like, yeah, I'm here to pick up for, you know, whatever the guy's name, the customer's name. And they're like, yeah, okay, it's gonna be 15-20 minutes. I was like, dang. Nonetheless, hanging out here, and I'm gonna be waiting for a little bit, so until that time is ready to go get this pizza and hot wings and take it to them. Another thing is that the app will keep kind of like, it'll hit you up, it'll send you a notification somewhere when you're around the restaurant and be like, hey, it looks like you're on around the restaurant, what's your status? And then you tell the, you know, you give it feedback, I guess, and because that's what I did and whatever, but you let it know if you're waiting in line, if you are waiting on the food, or if you're almost there, if you've already left or something like that. There's a couple different options. So I've noticed now, both at this restaurant and the last one, that it's doing that. So while I'm waiting here for the food, I might as well mention some other things that I've kind of learned, you know, along the way as well. So both this order and the last order that I did, it says in the app, no need to pay. So you know how I mentioned the red debit card they give you earlier? For whatever reason, I'm not needing to use it to pay for the food. I guess it's already been taken care of online. That's what I'm assuming. Makes sense. So I'm just picking up. That's just picking up the food and going, and then just take it to the house or wherever you take it to. The customer could be at work or something. But what else have I figured out already? The shirt's pretty important. This pizza place, they didn't ask me about the shirt. They didn't care. All right, so this place was taking a while. I went in there to see what's up, and it was like 10 more minutes. So they were 10 minutes late on the order, maybe about 11, 12 minutes late. So I just kind of sat there and tried. I mean, they had the Astros game on, so that was cool. But I mean, no, that's, I don't know, frustrating that I had to wait 10 minutes, you know what I mean? Yeah, so for the record, it would be nice if I had a more fuel efficient car. I'm driving a 2016 F-150 V8. So not exactly the most fuel efficient vehicle, but whatever. As far as the vehicle requirements, there are none. DoorDash lets you drive whatever vehicle that you own, unlike Uber, which does have requirements. Also, so like whenever you decide to do a shift, I guess if you will, for DoorDash, it'll ask you when you would like to end your shift. So I chose 8:30, if I'm not mistaken. It's about 7:19. I started around 6 o'clock. We're gonna go till 8:30 and just kind of see, you know, what 2.5 hours does for you. So yeah, I'll check in with you here in a second when I get to the third restaurant. Also, another reason why I was kind of interested in doing DoorDash is because I learned that it keeps you within a region. You just kind of pick a little area that they have mapped out. So say like right by your house or whatever, if you live in a well-populated area, and you can just drive right around that area. Whereas opposed with Uber, you don't know where you're going when you go to pick up your customer, or your passenger. You can go pick them up right by your house, but then they're taking you on the clear opposite side of the city, and you won't know until they get in your car and you accept the ride. This is different. This keeps you within a region right by your house. So I just pulled up to the third restaurant. I'm gonna go up in here and get these wings, and then check back with y'all here in a little bit. Okay, so not wings. It is 2 burgers and some fried pickles, and this was super fast. As soon as I walked in, the order was ready, so I'm excited about that. Let's head on over to the house and drop it off. So when I was in that first restaurant, and I told you there was that crazy guy a little bit, he was the DoorDasher. Now it kind of makes sense, I guess. He was saying, he was like, you'll learn the restaurants that like take like 30-40 minutes every time you go. He's like, and you'll learn just to avoid those ones. And let's see, what other tips did he give me? He said don't start before 6 o'clock. He said you're wasting your time. Well guys, that last one went well. As you can see, it's getting dark, so I'm probably just gonna stop filming for a little while, but continue the shift, and I'll check back in with you guys when it's all done. All right, guys, so I just picked up some food from Chipotle for a customer, and I did have to use the red debit card there, so just kind of FYI, I guess, heads up, you will have to use it. All right, guys, well, I just finished up 2.7 hours of work, made a little bit over $41. So it came out to about around $15 an hour. Not too bad, I suppose, you know, if you're looking for a side hustle, something to do. Depending on the tips, I guess you can make even more. So what are my thoughts on it? I like it. It's probably better than Uber, because, you know, you're just by yourself, you don't have passengers in your car, you can jam whatever music you want. Everyone's happy to see you because you're bringing the food. It was pretty fun. It was pretty good overall. Met some interesting characters, you know, like I said, the crazy guy at the first restaurant. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'll probably be doing it again. Let me know what questions you have down in the comments below. Again, hit a thumbs up on this, and be sure to subscribe, guys. I've got content about business, entrepreneurship, just making money online, passive income type things. Be sure to follow, and see you soon. Take care.